sorry guys, sorry. I can't do sunglasses in skits, let alone make a video in sunglasses. I can't, I'm sorry. I do it for skits, but I can't do it for an intro. In the words of Larry David, you know people that wear sunglasses indoors? Blind people and assholes. YouTube, what's poppin'? Michael here, welcome back to Technoid, and in today's episode, we are gonna take a look at the long-awaited, for at least on my channel, AirPod Max. These bad boys are really hard to get your hands on, especially with the limited supply and just how well these things are selling, especially for their price point and what's been going on in all the news. These things come in at $550, people. $550, around the same price as a PlayStation 5, another Apple product, who knows, maybe more. So these were not easy to come by, but I did place my pre-order. I got the blue edition, so this is the blue. I'm gonna talk about the unboxing, my first impressions, what I thought of them, but I will disclaim real quick before I start the video that my review will cover everything else, microphones, spatial audio, everything else. So I just wanna disclaim all that. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the unboxing. So when you unbox these things, you get a nice little Apple unboxing ceremony, which is pretty standard at this point. But I want to point out the boxing is actually relatively pretty large. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this big. Now I know Apple does have a tendency to give you the most premium experience, and that's kind of similar to what they kind of did here. It feels like unboxing a MacBook, except they're headphones. When you open up the box, you get your headphones, you get your paperwork, and at the bottom of the box, you get your Lightning to USB-C cable. Now this is where I get my first complaint and my first problem right out the bat. $550 is not cheap, and Apple doesn't give you anything in the box. The only thing they give you is paper and a Lightning cable that charges your headphones. There is no aux cable, there is no plain adapter, there is no special case, which I will discuss in just a second. The only thing you get is the carrying case and the cable. Now, a lot of people got mad about that, and I have to agree here. You're paying $550, you should be entitled to at least the 3.5 input or Lightning input, whatever they're going with this thing. Take a look at the headphones themselves. They come wrapped in the overly hated charging case. And I'm gonna tell you straight off, guys, I don't like it. It is very flimsy, it offers no protection, the metal hinge is exposed, the gaps are exposed, there is a cutout here if you wanna charge these things in the case, but these are terrible. So, Apple, you completely failed with the charging case, so you better revise that in the next edition. But taking a look at the headphones themselves, when you do take them out the case, they are relatively very good. I gotta admit, guys, for $550, Apple had to stack up the build quality, and that's exactly what they did here. Not only are these things well built, they're very premium, but they have a very good amount of heft to them. That is because the amount of parts in this are mostly metal. They have an aluminum chassis with a stainless steel band here. The top of the band is silicone with no wiring. Most headphones have wiring at the top. Most of the wirings are down here and maybe in this section here because there is weight at this piece. But at the headband here, you have this nice little knitted piece, which I used to actually dislike at first, but then once I started using it, I actually came to enjoy this because there is very minimal pressure at the top of your head. So I gotta give Apple credit on the headband here. Now, as I've stated before, this is stainless steel, one of my favorite materials, so I'm glad that they are using premium materials. It has an array of 6 microphones, 3 on each side, or that's what they say on the website. Again, the review will, I promise you guys, will be more spot on. But on the right side here, you have a digital crown here where you can control your video playback, you can control your music, phone calls, everything. You also have the transparency button, ANC button, and on the right side of the ear cup, nothing as well. Now, taking a look at the ear cups themselves, they are made of a fabric material, which is very comfortable, very breathable. They are reminding me very much of the HomePods, and when you pull these ear cups out, you can swap them and change them should you want to. They have indicators, and you can also alter them if any dust or if you want to clean them. And they have a nice little magnetic snap to them. So overall, for the build quality and the headphones themselves, they are very good. They have these little magnetic balls or rotating balls here that flex in and out. So like I said, overall, they are priced for this price range and they are built in that price range. Now, when you put them on your head, when you put them on, they feel very comfortable. They do get a nice surrounding of your ear, but there is a lot of heft to them. Because they are made of aluminum, you are going to feel that heft. They do push down on your head, but that is where the adjustable band, you could adjust it again. They are very comfortable. They're a snug fit for me. My head is decently sized, so I say they fit very well. Now, here is where you're mostly going to control your headphones. And when you open them up right away and take them out of these charging case in what they call low power mode, which again, another complaint, you can't turn them off. But once you open them out of this case, they automatically sync up with your iPhone. And that is the key to these headphones, using your iPhone or any iOS device. Inside of the iPhone, you can go into settings, you can customize the headphones, at least as much as Apple gives you. You can turn on spatial audio, you can use the noise canceling, transparency, etc. Now, taking a look at the noise canceling and transparency, you're seeing my reaction right on the screen. I was blown away. And here is a raw reaction. I'm gonna actually put it in my unfiltered reaction. Here it is.
Whoa. Whoa. The whole room just went quiet. There's little cabin pressure, the noise canceling's on. I can barely hear my voice. It sounds very muffled. That's actually really incredible.
I was really shocked. I could not believe how well the ANC performed. Obviously, the AirPod Pros were great when they came out, but if you thought the Pros were great, wait until you try these bad boys out. They are a step above. And so is the transparency, which is what I'm using as of this recording, and I can hear myself. It is very good. There is no hissing. Everything is let in. It's clear. It feels like a second pair of ears on your head. So that's very, very good. And I really like Apple's transparency and noise canceling. Now, again, it does have an advertised life of 20 hours with transparency or ANC on, which is about standard for most headphones. But if you do turn them off, you can get a little bit of extra battery. So I will test and see how much I can get with normal on compared to transparency and ANC. But the main powerhouse of these headphones, and really what you're watching here, is the sound quality. Now, for $550, I said the first thing I said in my reaction was they have to sound like $550 pair of headphones. And I'm gonna tell you guys, they sound exactly like $550 pair of headphones. Now, let me just disclaim, I have tested the Bose NC700, I have tested the WH-1000 XM4s, AKG N700 NCM2s, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, these things are on par. The sound quality is excellent. All three different range of frequencies from low, mid, high are all balanced and well blended together. The treble is there. It's a little bit higher than normal for me in my liking, but it's not overpowering and something that I would say I need to tune it. It is perfect. The sound signature on this is absolutely beautiful. Apple did a great job of tuning these headphones. The acoustic tuning in these are well blended. The bass is deep, it's pronounced, it's not punchy, it's not muddy, it's crisp, clean. The mids, the vocals, string instruments, everything about this headphone is tremendous. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when it comes to the sound quality, they are excellent. Super, super superb, and I enjoy everything about them. Now, quickly, before I end the video and before I have to edit this video and then go to bed, of course, because I filmed this the day before. A couple of things I just want to disclaim. They do have the H1 chip in both ear cups, so when you take them off, they do have an automatic stop and pause. It will detect when it's on your head, so as soon as you put them on, they will automatically play the media that you're listening to or pause it, so that's something I really like. Also, one real quick tip, the spatial audio feature, I have to do a little bit more testing. I did get a reaction that you're watching right now, but it's not enough for me to say that I can give a jurisdiction in first impressions because the content is limited and it's only limited to certain streaming services that use this spatial audio. So I'm gonna test it out a little more and I'll give you a definite answer for my review. But overall, what were my thoughts on the AirPod Max? Well, after using them, listening to music, talking to them and everything, when I say talking to them, meaning using the microphones, I gotta say, guys, they're off to a great start. Of course, I do have my negatives. I'm not a big fan of the charging case, not even the charging case, this flimsy little case. I'm not a big fan that you don't get a lot of value in the box, and I'm not really the biggest fan of the price point. But at the same time, if you're gonna price them that high, you have to come in and you have to swing, and Apple definitely swung here. They have premium build quality, premium sound, premium connectivity, and most of all, a premium experience. So there is a lot of things going here, and I'm gonna test these out extensively. It's gonna take about 2 weeks. It's gonna be a while before I get this review done. So I'm gonna test these out, guys. I'm gonna let you know what I think, but overall, they're off to a great start, and I think Apple is onto something here, but I think $550 is just a little bit too much, and that might affect my overview and overall. So again, like I said, I will test these out. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, guys, that is it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my views as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode of Technoid. Thank you for watching, and peace.